get into the same place. It's like winning the World Cup, isn't it? Sister Ditch plays a lovely ball in. Edwards is turning, he's in the box. It's a good shot. Sister Ditch box. And we've got Sislovic now breaking into the box. He's just below us. Oh yes! So that's not true for you. Do you feel that your involvement as a player has helped you now that
I haven't looked at any of our great ball!
Oh, this is Marriott.
Always the box
well. Oh no! Oh, Sutton made a bit of a... Desperate defending. It's back to the new Saints and seem to have stepped up again. I know that this is lovely.
Shredded Jones.
Lovely
A bit like Jaggy out this day yesterday in the last one there. Still at the same high end of 44 goals.
Oh, that was a fantastic save. We were able to save John, but that
So Craig, a 1-1 draw against Newtown today. Point gained or 2 points dropped?
I think a bit of both really. You know, you look at it before game and you would have said if we had drew the game, be 2 points lost. You know, and I think a little bit during the game it's the same, but we didn't start very well. First 10 minutes were poor. They scored from a set play and they possibly were the better team for 10 minutes. We just didn't come out right. We didn't come out the traps. We weren't organised. We weren't, didn't have any energy for whatever reason. Don't know why. And it was possibly one of the best things that could happen. They scored because after that it was like flicking a switch. The lads responded well. We were front foot. We had more energy. It was just that 10 minutes lost with the 2 points. But on the other hand, every point is a positive. We'll accept it, we'll take it and move on. I think the important thing is that the negatives out of it, that they'll only become a negative if it happens again. We'll make sure we work hard this week in training, we find the solutions, we look at what do we need to do better, we analyse the game, we give them the information to the players, and then we act on it, which is more importantly, anyone can have a bad day at the office, but when you're having 2, 3, 4, then you've got a problem.
I know obviously you went to watch the Airbus game yesterday, bit of a surprise result there with Druids winning 3-2. What are your thoughts looking towards next week now? Give the game.
I think it was very similar to today really, with the game. Airbus had a lot of possession and they put a lot of balls in the box and they had 2 or 3 chances and they just didn't take them, and Druids done well on the counter attack. There was a mistake for the third goal which took the wind out of Airbus's sails, but they nearly got an equaliser in the last 2-3 minutes. But it's one of them things that 7 games into the season, that's not going to make or break Airbus. It's certainly not going to make or break us, but the more ground we can gain on everybody, that's the idea. And at this moment in time, obviously Airbus have got a game in hand, but if they win that game, we're still 1 point better than them, and obviously it takes into a big game next week. So if it works at a rate of every 7 games we go ahead of them by 1 point, then that's the way. But I'm disappointed, but on the other hand, couldn't have picked a better game next week to bounce back and, same bounce back. It's like we've been beat, I'm ferociously competitive, and I never want to do anything but win. But you got to look back at the last time we got beat here. It was November 2012. So yeah, it's disappointing. Yeah, frustrating. Yeah, not happy about it, but it's not the end of the world. We're gaining an extra point. Fortunate yesterday that Airbus got beat, so we're in a better place today than what we were before the start of play yesterday. So you've got to take your positives from it.
Just a side note quickly, Ryan Price came on for his league debut today.
Yeah.
Obviously his ascendancy has been rather quick since the start of the season.
Yeah.
How do you rate the lad?
Yeah, no, he's done fantastic. It's always hard to come in any game substitute, but he's come into a game that's very one-sided, and we've asked him to do a job, and in Newtown we're dangerous on the counter-attack, and he's defended well, he's been strong, he's joined in attack, fantastic. The lad's done great. He's playing left back, he's right-footed. He started off as centre half when he first come into the club. He's done really, really well. He's a bright, intelligent lad who wants to learn, works hard, and and he's got hopefully a big future. And that's what we're about. We want to push these players through. The Ryan Kershaws, the Ryan Prices. Jordan Wells is pushed behind them. James Jones is pushed behind them, and in front of them there's obviously Scott Quigley, Luke Douglas, who have both come through the academy and done really, really well. So that's what it's all about as well. Of course we want to win games, but it's great that we can push players through the system at the same time.
A bright future indeed. Thank you very much, Craig.
No problem.